Welcome guys for a new episode of Paranormasight. I think I'm nearing the end of the game, but at the same time I'm not quite sure. I think we should be done in about maybe 2 parts at most, depending on the speed that I'm taking to finish this. I think this week there is Pragmata that is out, but considering I might not be done with Paranormasight in one video, I might do so this video right here will probably be like 2 hours long or something, and then next week should be the finale of Paranormasight. So I will be starting Pragmata not next week, but the week after instead, if you guys don't mind. But yeah, it's been a very long and nice ride so far. I took a look at how many chapters I was kinda like left with, and I think yeah, we are kind of like nearing the end, but not quite. I would say at least maybe 4 hours more. Depends. But yeah, I'm having so much fun, and I'm super excited to play the second game too. But we'll take like a small break of Paranormasight after we're done playing this one. Play Pragmata, then play Paranormasight Moment Style. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna start right away. I was done with the chapter before, and so that I can show you guys, we need to continue some chapters again. Last time we discovered that I think it's Michiyo, the girl that committed suicide, her stepfather, well, the partner of her mother, was actually like a fanatic of the killer, the serial killer, forgot his name, because they met in jail or something like that. So he was trying to kind of do the same thing, killing people too, kind of, and also like trying to do some kind of ritual for the CEO, chairwoman of the Hihaku soap company. She's trying to find a way to stay young forever or something like that. So he was the one that abducted Haruhi Shigima's son, if you guys remember that. And he also killed the child, and I don't think he managed to do anything with the ritual. But basically, the guy behind some things, at least the kidnapping of Haruhi Shigima's son, it was committed by the stepfather, right? He's dead right now. We found his corpse. Who killed him though? No idea. Could be Michiyo. Although that would mean that the spirit right now is actually killing people. And then we had something very weird happening last time, where at some point the storyteller stopped the story and asked me if I knew where Michiyo was. And I picked some wrong choices, but it seems to be Yako Sakazaki. However, I feel like maybe Michiyo took possession of Yako Sakazaki's body when we played with the spirit board, because otherwise I have no idea how she would have been able to do that. But at the same time, does that mean that like Yako Sakazaki is having some kind of like weird in some time maybe like Michiyo is taking over her body? I have no idea. Anyway, I suppose the only way to find this out is by continuing the story. So I finished with this chapter last time, this one right here. So now I'm gonna go back to this chapter, and then I will move on again to this one, and then this one. Alright? The rite of resurrection is the inception of this whole affair. Yako and Mio decide to confront the man responsible for spreading rumors of it in the first place, Hideki Araishi. So the historian, right? They find him at his freaking stomping grounds, the Kurokyo Cafe. Also, this teacher was also around the school when we were playing with the spirit board, and the janitor was also here. And considering the janitor has gone missing, I feel like the janitor could be the serial killer after reinsertion, you know, after he was out of jail and everything. So like new identity and everything. I thought it was a bit too obvious it was him, but I guess it really points to that guy anyway, so it has to be him, because like he's gone missing and everything. Like when they're trying to investigate on the guy has gone missing after this. It's weird. It's weird, okay? That's weird. hope the second game is as fun as the first one. Maybe a bit more fantasy-like, I don't know. First one is more supernatural. I feel like when you talk about a mermaid cell and something like that, it would be a bit more fantasy and maybe like bright daylight. I didn't expect daylight in this game, but here we are right now in like, I don't know, like what time was it? No, probably like noon right now. But I really like it. I really like it. Is it really very spooky though? No, but the whole mood and the plot was top. It was really nice. I think it was really nice, and I'm really enjoying this game. You know, normally you would be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know it will be okay. So, what did you want to ask? Oh. Oh, the sound of the freaking clock is like bothering me so much. There's a sticker here. A cafe. I've never been to one before. How exciting. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but... A coffee shop on South Warigezu Street. Kurokyo Cafe's convenient location has made it a favorite of businessmen in the neighborhood. Although formerly a relaxing location where classical and jazz music were played, cafe has begun incorporating some pop songs into its playlist at the request of customers. The most popular menu item is a pilaf served with black coffee, although cream soda topped with a large scoop of ice cream is also a popular choice. I feel like this cream soda is very Japanese, like, because I've never seen it before. I don't really see that in France. Is it common? Cream soda? Like, a soda with an ice cream on top? To this, I guess I haven't tasted it, and I'm still confused if it's good or not. Like, I can have, like, an ice cream and a soda on the side, but I would have never thought about mixing them together, you know, like just putting the ice cream on top. It would melt. I don't understand. Anyway, fashionable cafes featuring jazz and live performances were in vogue until the mid-Showa era, where the number of cafes offering a carefully brewed cup of coffee in a relaxed atmosphere began to increase. Many of these locations also have public telephones, making them convenient meeting places. However, they also developed a reputation as hangout spots for delinquents, leading a large number of schools to forbid their students from patronizing them. In recent years, table arcade games have become a big hit, affording cafes installing them a steady stream of customers. A kidnapping and murder... Oh, the Shigima kidnapping? I forgot to look at this file. A kidnapping and murder case that took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Haruya Shigima's son, Shuichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school with a ransom being demanded the same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the Shigima family was closely tied to the police and Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official, it was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police on a large scale. Investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit. Losing the public's confidence, the culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Haruhi reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. But her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying that they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly frantic detective assigned to the case lost his temper when the criminal called to give an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again. Another week passed and Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Did we read that before? Apparently not, but we kinda know about it already. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case has long gone cold. Subsequent investigations revealed that the culprit was in fact Kankichiro Iwai, an unemployed man. That's the Yeah, that they're gonna talk about this. Toshiko Shiraishi, his common law wife, and Michiyo Shiraishi, the daughter, acted as accomplices. He used violence against both Toshiko. Oh wait, we read that. His violence believed that he coerced them into becoming accessories to the crime. He wanted to use the boy as a living sacrifice for his magical studies, meaning that the ransom was never actually the primary motive for the kidnapping. The reason for targeting the Shigima's son was due to a personal grievance. I feel like we read that last week, didn't we? I cannot remember that. I cannot remember that. Let me take this sticker. Oh, cute. How many birds do we have? We are missing so many of them, apparently. In the bright garden, if you won the lottery. What do you mean if you won the lottery? What does that mean? I have no idea. Alright. Guess we can only talk about my curse stone. Yakko, if you would. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone. An Okame mask, that must mean the fool's possession. You two were at the school last night, damn. There of all places. Okay, so he knows, he acknowledges it. That's okay. I expected him to not talk about this, but I'm glad he does. Yakko, you're one of them? You're a curse bearer? Please calm down. Your reaction is too intense, it's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that, I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone? What would be the best way to approach it? Flatter him or intimidate him? Wouldn't flattering him would work more? I think he had an ego. I think he has an ego. It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones. It's true that I'm likely the person most well versed in these matters. There you go, see. You're the only one we can count on, Mr. Araishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to say. Ugh. Thank you, let's see. Why is everything with the rite of resurrection and 7 mysterious curse stones happening now? Oh, taking an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher, studying your questioning with your subject's origins. You're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then do you know of the ancient Onmyodo ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Oh no, Miss Kurosuzu. You look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. What is it you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up, right? Make something up. Oh, it's not like I have another choice. You see, we just have such intellectual curiosity and think it could really help your research. I see, now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... I don't know. Shouldn't we ask about his research? Then, what does that recorded phrase that you've been researching say about the rite of resurrection? Oh, I see, that's what you want to know. Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the recorded fates. A special privilege I may add, since I have yet to publish this in the paper. Yeah, okay. Sitting straight, sorry. The recorded face was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little known onmyoji called Seiman Tsuchimikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. I'll try to, but I'm not sure I will. Tsushimi Seiman Tsuchimikado. I've never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed onmyoji family but splayed away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, since real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the record of fates. As brilliant as Sayman was, he was also an eccentric. He delves into researching the rite of resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family and eventually found himself in Honjo in Edo. The recorded fates are the writings Sayman recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself. The rite of resurrection makes use of Abe no Seimei's specialty, the Taizan Fukun ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. It uses soul dregs to replicate the soul of a dead spirit that has been called. Wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So the rite of resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then, when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the records of fates end here. There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries or the curse stones? There's nothing written about them in the record of fates. The curse stones are separate from the rite of resurrection. The curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. Excuse me, can you say that again? The curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. Excuse me, I read this a second time and okay. The curse enable one person who is not able to do it. And then they're able to use the rite. Is that what it means? I mean, it does make sense, but why did they make this sentence so difficult to understand? That's similar to what Miyo said, actually. And you know what? Miyo said it better. An officially appointed government position with the borough of Onmyo in medieval Japan. Onmyoji were tasked with performing divinations and rituals. They would employ the Chinese philosophies of yin and yang and wuxing, the 5 elements, to compose astronomical charts and almanacs. High-ranking practitioners used a variety of mystical arts, including ones that brought natural disasters and curses. Onmyoji were also tasked with exorcising demons through the usage of shikigami. Onmyoji thrived during the Heian era period, in part due to the work of the famous Onmyoji and later founder of the Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seimei. Okay. However, Onmyoji began to gradually decline in number after samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Although the services of Onmyoji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of shomonji, or hidden Onmyoji, who worked for the common folk. Okay. What were the 7 mysteries related to the rite? Excuse me, what is it? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff, but about that was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. It was just nonsense then. Not really, rather. It's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis of it. And that is, well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple students who are passionate about this topic. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the record of fates. It was just after Seiman arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. Wouldn't it be interesting if there was a game about like the Honjo incident? And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seiman's rite of resurrection? Yeah, that is how the record of fate ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, first Seiman brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point, Seiman was likely using a different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. Whoa! It's a bit confusing, but I think I sort of like understand a little. During the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell became the basis for the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. So that's how they connected. Then, if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries were basically required to gather the soul drugs necessary for the rite. And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. Yeah, the reason for it being the resentful memory, of the 7 mysteries etched into those who received the cursed stones. Resentful memories. Yakko, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtained your curse stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did. Exactly, those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Yeah, we thought so. Broadly speaking, they involve dying, while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 cursed echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries, thus gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. Okay, that's why we don't need a game for that. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's precision, Yakko. I don't really like his smile. Yeah. Miyo, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's possession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one then. Not that one, what you mean? Among the 9 victims at the Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 curse echoes. One of them is Seiman himself, or so I suspect. Oh, I was wondering that too. But, I mean, it would make sense. Probably Seiman is one of the... Would Seiman be the one that the fucking serial killer has? That would fucking suck. Like, maybe he's like more powerful than the others, you know? And that's why his curse stone is also like stronger. He has like a greater power. Seiman was one of the victims at the Honjo incident too? Meaning a non-Myoji as powerful as him also became a Kursiko? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm like, did he copy everybody's power? Or I don't know, but I'm scared of him. It would make sense that a curse stone tied to a Kursiko like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on the Kursiko. Miyo, then maybe with Seiman's Kursiko we could... Yeah, we may be able to settle this whole situation. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing, sorry. Wow. Mr. Araishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Food Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Possession makes 4. Of those, the most important are the Food Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? First, the foot washing mansion, and non-Myoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seiman, I'm afraid. Female Michiyo who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, was stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seiman. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So a female Onmyoji and rival of Seiman was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This curse echo is from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The right to resurrection. Precisely, this man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Seiman. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives, but they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. What's the trigger of the curse to occur? Yes. You never really finished about what the trigger of all this was. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I expected as much. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? Unless it has something to do with how you obtained the recorded face, right? How did you really get a hold of the recorded face? I also want to know about that. Like, why him? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. Something so terrible will happen? I want to allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Do you need phones? Please tell us everything you know. Do you need phones? Can I ask, how do Ishigimash is my friend? No, she's not, but you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I've given the recorded face by a woman. I was given the recorded face by a woman. Oh my god, please don't tell me who's the fucking chairwoman again. This witch. What is she up to? A woman. It has to be the witch. Her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the right to resurrection held within its pages. But rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming months. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down on my feet. It cannot be Michiyo, right? I mean, Michiyo was still alive, but I don't think it was her. I think he was probably the chairwoman. Before I knew it, no, I read that, sorry. 1 month, she specified the time period. I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted somebody to verify its authenticity. I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to silence the power of the curse. Tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence, I went public with the recorded face. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news was a financial boon for me. Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Right, I mean no, that's not important, just some personal business. After that I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. Wait, you know what? I also want to know what is everything with Yoko too. Like, is Yoko really that important in the game? Like, we really don't care about Yoko? I'm pretty sure there were some foreshadowing with Yoko at the beginning of the game, but I already forgot about her. But, what? That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Damn, I want to see Yoko again. Very well, I've told you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you, what might that be? About Seiman's recorded face. There is a sort of continuation to it. Another document called the Recorded Face Yin Scroll. Continuation? Actually, a section written in Seiman's own hand was appended to the manuscript, according to which, after the Honjo incident, Seiman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum, what is that, for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into cursed echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter? You think my information inaccurate? If Simon died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. You really don't get it, do you? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Simon possessed? Of course not, he could use the writer as... Oh, tell me Simon used it on himself. The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then, is it not possible that Simon himself was resurrected but the rite after it all took place? I had the weirdest thought passing through my mind right now was that what if Simon was actually not reincarnated, but he was actually like the Nejima dude, the serial killer, but that would be a bit stupid. Anyway, right? I really hope so. We still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yeah, and that's why they died, the 8 others besides Simon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. Yeah, am I stupid or did you not understand that, Yakko? Didn't that make sense? That's why you need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issue at hand is that the Yin scroll and the recorded face were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the recorded face, the Yin scroll was gone, only this information reserved. Supposedly Simon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over the long history, the two documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. What if it's actually Michiyo that is part of the family? And that's why they're trying to look for the talisman or whatever, I don't know. Simon has descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood even now. Yes, in fact, I've tried to trace a line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known Onmyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition, and since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the recorded face Yin scroll, Simon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yeah, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time but haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything about other resentful memories of Yin scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all of this, don't you? That's the real extent of everything I know. It is said that Simon Tsuchimikado, author of the recorded face, wrote the Yin scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. The existence of the Yin scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the recorded face, but its whereabouts are currently unknown and is believed to have been narrated by a descendant of Simon. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Okay. 1 PM now. Now it's afternoon. Way past noon. Apologies. We've learned a lot. So to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. The recorded face Yin scroll may have info we want, since it details how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right? If we could just find the Yin scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Araishi doesn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too, right? Okay. So, what to do next, girlies? What are we going to do next? Good question. It might be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the recorder fights in his role. Mr. Tsusumi might know more about it. Do we go back to school then? Yeah, that's her point of contact after all. Okay, do you think he will be here? Where is behind that voice that gave Mr. Araishi the recorder face? That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. I think it could be the chairwoman, but at the same time I feel like it's a bit too obvious if it was her. I don't know. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. You don't sound like the Yakko I know. Then let's catch them and make them spill the beans. I thought you would say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female Myoji who was a rival of Seiman. Oh, that reminds me, Miyo. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Oh? You mean where Michiyo? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michiyo's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yakko, yeah. When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Although now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. Oh. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about, thanks. Is Miyo considering that there's a possibility that Yakko could be possessed by Michiyo's body? Spirit, I mean. Excuse me, you girls over here. Oh no, not this fucking dude. I hate him. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. Who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. We don't care about you, oh my god. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be so scared. I already given up the curse zone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes it simple. There's nothing to worry about. Wait a second, what if? No. You know, they steal the girl, the other college girl that is looking for a way to resurrect the painter, the Umi. No, I don't know. The guy that painting the waves. But I don't think she would be the one behind this. We're also not sure if she is a curse bearer, but she could be one because there are like 9 curse bearers and not 7. So I don't know. Her and Nejima would probably be the last 2 people I don't know about. There has to be a file for this. Wait a second. Is there? I think there was something. Where is it though? I don't know. Hearthstone? Does it say who has it? No. There was a document that would like list all no. There is one that sums up every like curse bearers. I just don't remember which one it was. But I just know there is one. Well, I'm missing one file here. 23. I don't know, man. I just know there is one. You already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. You're in this driver's seat. Oh! No! Do you guys remember I was editing the video from last week? And then you guys remember when they mentioned something about Michiyo, and then like Yakko had a flashback and she kind of like saw the incident happening where a van or a car, I don't know, ran over Michiyo. I think it was what happened. And she said there was a man in the driver's seat and there was a woman in the passenger seat, and I was not able to read that because it was too fast. But no way. Are they the ones that actually like drove over Michiyo? Yako? Yes? Wait, what? Just now, what was I doing something? Is it Michiyo that says that? She's definitely possessed by Michiyo now. I think the spirit board is what made it happen anyway. Sorry, Mr. Namigaki, what might be the matter? I actually wanted to discuss something with you too. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michiyo Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. I'm sure you will learn a few things yourself. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Oh, something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michiyo. What do we do? Oh. Oh my god. Hey, maybe we can get a bad ending if we go to Namigaki first. Can we get a bad ending first? Well, I suppose you may as well hear what is it you have to say. Glad to hear it, then shall we relocate elsewhere? We're gonna die. Let's get the bad ending and then go back to school first. I would have gone to school, but you know how I like getting bad endings. I like to call it bad endings. This is just like a normal thing that one can do when they're playing a visual novel. There are like two different types of players for visual novel. The first one is someone that does a blind first run and they just like keep going whatever the choices they make, right? And then they get their ending. Or they're like players like me who love collecting bad endings first and don't mind backtracking after they get the bad endings. First, then go back to the main route. So what do you want to discuss with us? Let's see, how do I put this? I'll tell you straight. I want you to use your cursed stones to bring Michiyo Shiraishi back from the dead. What? Didn't you kill her? I thought I was pursuing the right to resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give her my cursed stone before I could succeed. But you two are curse bearers with some kind of connection to her. Which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Well, I'm sorry this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with me, Michiyo? Well, we met briefly once. I was sad to hear the news of her death the other day, right? Well, it would be great if you could bring Michiyo back. We've already decided not to use the right of resurrection. What? Is that so? Seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting this old rice for you if you gave me your cursed stone, you know? Oh god, please girls, don't do that. We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. I see. Well, where did Yako go? Well, that's too bad. I suppose I'll have to give up on the curse stones. Thank you for understanding. Where did Yako go? I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michiyo back? Yako? Did she go off somewhere while we were talking? What? What is this ending? This is not a bad ending, this is a weird ending. Unless... Game enlightened me on the choice I just made. She's gonna kill him? She's gonna kill him. I finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not, but leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. She's gonna kill him. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your curse stone. Either you hand it over or I'll have to take it by force. But you don't... Why are you... What? Michiyo? Oh my god, what is happening? Why are you... No, she's here again, I don't understand. Wait, it was just an accident. There you go. Namigaki was the one that did that? I swear I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. I'm so confused, but at least they're not hiding it. You are already... Too late. That was a bad ending though, right? What? What does that mean? Why does this give me credits? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't understand. Hello, storyteller? Storyteller? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna drink then. I'll have a drink. Okay. Well, that was weird. After this, Fumichika Nejima went on to use the power of his curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. Of course. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Ending 1, Michiyo's Grudge. Okay, that was like a real ending. You can get real endings. That was like a real ending. I don't think Shogo Uki even got an ending. Poor guy. So this is like a real ending. So that I think it kind of shows that we're kind of nearing the end of the game, doesn't that? Isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, time to go back to Seiman. Resume. Start from Namigaki's appearance. And I don't want to talk to this dude. Fuck him. I don't like this guy. But I think Michiyo is very important to the plot then. I can't believe they all connected? Why are they all connected? Are they all connected to Michiyo? No, if they were all connected to Michiyo, I think the Cosberries would have been a little different. Like, why would Haruhi... Unless Haruhi Shigema is kind of connected because she's the mother of the kid that was kidnapped by her stepfather. But then what about... Oh, it all goes back to Nejima. And if it all goes back to Nejima, then it means that Tsutsumi is connected to it. But what would be the reason for fucking Shogouki? Is it because the guy is at the Hihoka soap company? No, it just... That would be too far-fetched. No, I don't understand. Never mind. Not everything has to be about Michiyo, I think. But, some of it. Alright. Go to school first. Fuck you. Sorry, but there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Oh, shut up. I hate this guy. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I mean, no rush, so I'll be waiting at Yurogoku Bridge if you change your minds. We should totally tell the police detective, the Tsutsumi, about that. Tsutsumi needs to help us and go there. However, what about now? We can't continue now. Oh my god. Isn't it a good thing that we actually, like, continued? I don't know. I think we could have done Seiman before doing Dead or Alive. But I'm glad we did Dead or Alive first before doing Seiman, because I think after it was done with Dead or Alive, it said that the storyteller was asking me if I knew who Michiyo was at the moment. And then it said it was Yako, because I think if I did this Seiman before doing Dead or Alive, then I would have been like, oh, why did she turn into Michiyo? I mean, anyway. Let's go back to this, I think. There is apparently a sort of like a way to play the game, but I didn't follow any guides or anything, so maybe it's not the wisest, the best, the best order to play the chapters, but it should be like, I think right now it's been like, understandable so far. Clear. Haruhi and Richter break into the Shiraishi residence with the detectives. They find a journal left behind by the deceased Iwai, finally revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping. However, Haruhi remains unsatisfied. Yeah. Understandable. Oh god. Excuse me, I'm yawning a lot. As always. We're back at the Shigima mansion. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of 1 Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man identified as Kankichiro Iwai is said to have been in a relationship with Tochiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence of the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai is the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. I just had like a weird am I Sayman? I was just wondering because right now I'm breaking the fourth rule sometimes, and I'm like going through the characters and everything, and like I'm like, what if I'm Sayman? I'm not right, but what if I am? But I'm not right. I just don't really know if I'm supposed to exist or not. Well, ma'am, it seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps, right? Is it still interesting? I think we got that before. Is it still interesting to look at things around? I've stopped watching the news. There's too much fluff. I wish they would cut out the pointless stories and just report on what's important. Fax machine. I can send images to other places among the telephone network. I rarely find a use for it. I don't have a reason to use the phone right now. Hanging scroll. I've grown so used to seeing this scroll, I don't really give it a second thought. No matter how much I look at the flowers, they don't make me feel anything. Stereo? I wonder what kind of music Richter is into. I imagine he likes English songs, maybe. Like Michael Jackson. I suppose I should offer him some tea, but I don't really feel like it. Okay, then don't. It's fine. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Charming man, if I may say so. Oh shit, I didn't, sorry. The point we don't rush things, let us speak a little longer first. Yeah, my bad. Next up, what do we need to do to get her hands on a Kirsten filled with Soldrix? Oh yeah, right. She wants to do that. Sorry. About the kidnapping. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Iwai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it really is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like this being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right to resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. About the remaining curse barriers, alright, let's reassess this curse situation, right? I must admit I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Elio did, and the Chief Inspector on the other hand will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Alright. Can I kill Shogouki? If what we have heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's a whispering candle. Who took it? Oh, did Yoko take it? No way. I still want to know what happened with Shogouki. What if Yoko was the one that killed him? That would be so funny. The The beaconing light and the Taiko of Tsuga would have to investigate. Maybe the dead cop's wife, because we still haven't met her. Maybe she's a cause bearer. We still need to see her. Why is she arriving at the end of the game, man? It may benefit us to visit the places connected to this series a few times. I see. I feel highly suspicious of the people at the Hihaku soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he would be my first choice, but damn it. Times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. Makes sense. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided read, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets a chance to, if the chief inspector manages to track down Michiyo, then well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the chief inspector about the safe house if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time until he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul drags? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about that girl from before, Aya Metono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko of Tsugaru. That's right, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer like this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress, to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. This place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Richter, yes. That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We make it quick. Apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit the candy store if possible. Oh? Suppose I don't mind. Looking for Yako? Oh, shit. Alright, let us move then. Let's go to what's closest first. Show you the part. From this part on, you will be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section from the point which you left off. Huh? What? Why would I do that? Why would I do that though? Kinshibori Park. No, I'm gonna try and try. I don't know if I can get it all, but I will try too. I'm gonna investigate everything. Oh, you can finish investigation. I don't want to. The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police quickly managed to complete the investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. The people in this area are shockingly calm, considering what happened here. You would think they would be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. Eek. Can we look at the grounds? Okay, probably not interesting. It's elephant booth. It doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Is there actually anything to look at playground? Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps now's not the time though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? And much to talk about in here. Like, guess we can talk. Bunch of kids gathered around Richard to poke fun at his clothing. It seems like kids come running for him whenever we go. Not all too surprising with this attire. He hasn't complained about it though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. I like people who don't mind children. I understand if some people do not like children, but we've all been children. I don't think you should be hating children. For me, that's a red flag. This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Was the victim a Hihaku Soap's employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Ukie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. If people in the company know about the rites, it only makes sense they would be looking for the curse stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? Oh shit, I did not think about this possibility. LMAO. If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo Ukie died trying to take a stone from someone else? Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer, the curse stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was a Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogoki was under wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. I'm telling you, it's Yoko! That or the other fucking dude from Hihaku Soap stole the stone. Could he have had the beaconing light or even the taiko of Tsugaru, sorry? I was here last night and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his soul. Excuse me. Madam, excuse me, but there's one more thing I would like to try. Oh, be my guest? What you want to do? Shogoki is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. What did he want to try? Didn't two curse bearers battle it out here last night? Who could the other person have been? To me, it could be either Yoko, who brought him here, or it could be the other guy. We done? Oh wait, no. Playground again? They made it quite the challenge to pass through it. You would have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. You want to talk about the playground again? I can go take a look if you're that interested. Alright, I'll go check it out just to make sure. You didn't have to think long about that, huh? What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's number 11, number 19, Penny Prato. All of that for this? I see, congrats. That's it? That's what this was about? Playgrounds always get me all fired up. Okay, you good now? So is there nothing else to talk about? Should we go? Okay, right? Okay. I want more information about Shogouki. It can't be this boring, Kine. Sorry. Midoricho Park now. Not far from where the girl lives. The university student. Let's look at the surrounding. Oh, she's here. Fuck. Was she hanging at the park? Oh god, please don't look at her. Everyone is relaxing so peacefully in the park. It's hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. Risha seems to be a little nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? We have reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko of Tsugaru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Okay. I think we need to talk to her. The cops have yet to determine who the remaining curse bearers are. We have to find them soon. Okay, let's talk to her then. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. She seems to be trying to hide, watch in silence. We don't want to startle her and have her run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for a while. Should we like watch from here? What should we do? Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Okay. I want to start her. Let's sit and watch her for... Wait, what should we do? Am I fucking this up? Am I supposed to do something else and come back? Or should I talk to her? Not sure. Uh-oh. Maybe I should insist. What do you mean, let's sit? Let's sit and watch. If I go, will she be gone? Should I just talk to her? Like we've been watching her, but like she's not really moving, you know? I also don't want to like go to another location and like miss out on her. Like there's a possibility if I move away, if I go to another spot, she will be gone by the time I come back. So I think I want to talk to her. Call out. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah, he's gone. Suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is! Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Does he mean to intimidate her? As she noticed, I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Are they coming here? This is so awkward. Here she is, what do you think? Smooth work by the master, huh? Yeah, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. What? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? From the police. I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gonna need herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. You have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for the curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. How cruel. But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but with a good reason not to get involved with the police yourselves. What shady reasoning. But if you've got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? Okay. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Okusai going? Fortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh. Does that mean you found someone to steal a carstone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? Doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Ha! She's there, Jim. No, okay. she called me. No. But. Weird. What if they make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Is that what got you interested? I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That issues we just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you could count count on in this world is yourself. I don't really trust this girl, by the way. It's weird. I'm gonna let her get away. Oh, sorry. Let's go after her. Stop, get any closer and I scream. This way will help you out with no conditions. If you scream, the police will come to you. I don't understand. Well, change your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. I don't really want to, like, deal with this girl. I'll try my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it will allow us a way to keep in contact no matter how small. What is this? What is this? It's so weird. Nothing makes sense to me, but okay. Ayametono says her plans for the right of resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's giving up on her plan to steal a curse stone? Richter? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. I think I may know what the last resort would be. Does she imply that she means on dying to resurrect her child? Like sacrificing yourself because you are a soul bearer, curse bearer? Then that means enough soul dregs. I think that's what she's implying. You do? Ah. Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? Or maybe she also means that. Okay, maybe they just both mean that they could actually kill people as a last resort. I feel like her very last resort would be sacrificing herself to resurrect her child, but who would actually raise it? I mean, raise a child, sorry, not yet. Him. I don't know. That she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to sell the curse stone with soul dregs already in it. It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have Psycho of Tsugaru curse stone. I still don't know much about that one. Richter? The last resort Ayame spoke of. Could be your chance. We can use her. I heard you loud and clear. Well, can't help but feel really irritated around that girl. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Yeah, exactly. Maybe she's Nejima. You know. Can I go back to Kinshi Body Park and see if something has changed? It hasn't, right? You get the intro no matter what, but I don't think things change when you come back here, right? Okay. Then should we go to Honjo Bridge first, and then we'll stop at the candy shop last. Isn't that where the fucking kid is? Or is that the wrong bridge? I think it's the wrong bridge. That's the other bridge, not this one. Oh, there's a soul. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Richter? What do you think that is? Oh. I don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? That thing that looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air? A ball of flame? It might be the cursed echo. Maybe only the curse bearers are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? Ah. It's gone. I wonder if that was the beaconing light's curse echo. That phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean the curse bearer is nearby? Wait. Is that what it means? Because, you know, when Shogo Ukie died, there was a curse echo, but whose stone was it? I still want to know. Was it his or somebody else was there? It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down. Oh shit, I'm so stupid. I read the same thing. Casberry might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm going to check the surroundings. Okay. Nothing. You didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, really? Well, the people around me changed. I can say that. And if what I saw was the courtesy call of the beaconing light, wouldn't that mean the curse bearers nearby? I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Yeah. I think you can only talk to him. I don't think there's anything else unless I look at the factory for a third time. Let's talk to him. Did something draw your interest? No worries here. I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. Sorry. What you saw earlier must have been the beaconing light. Like might have changed after what just happened. Really? Really? What changed? Nothing changed for me. Am I stupid? What? What? Am I stupid? Aside from the people around, nothing has been changing. What are we talking about? Can't stay here forever. And if what yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. Yeah, I don't know. What else? What else do you want me to look at? I can look at the factory for the 4th time. You want me to. But or the 5th time. My bad. Didn't mean to. Surrounding. That's weird. I don't know. What else do you want me to say or do? Oh god, I hate it when it seems like I'm missing out on something, but I don't understand what. Where? Where do you think things have changed? That's so weird. I can go back to the locations, but I would be so mad if I missed some stuff. I'm gonna go back to the park once more. Or maybe I should go to my place too. I just don't see what changed. Did I just come at the wrong moment? She's not here, right? Did we? Oh no, we didn't give her our information. Okay. Well, let's go to the candy shop, I guess. No idea. The shop's close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Places like this candy shop have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. Sennoya. The children seem pretty fond of this place. It looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not too long ago. Vending machine. There are some vending machines you can buy and choose for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice too. Oh, I was out today, and What? No way! Just... Smoking Bird 14! Paul Codeman! This guy's a real speed demon. Oh, is that right? Kinda scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. Yeah, I was out today, and in one shopping mall, a small one, I think I saw from afar a vending machine that was selling like Pokemon cards. Was I mistaken? Maybe, but it seems like a vending machine that was selling Pokemon cards. I think they were selling cards. I thought it was like anime juices and like energy drinks and whatnot. I just knew that on the vending machine there were like stickers of Pokemon and Dragon Ball, and I think they're like cards, yeah, gaming cards, play cards. So yeah, weird. Didn't know vending machines existed for those. Is up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's partying so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Is up in front with the kids to participate. Okay. Apparently Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the local. It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment, but I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. Yeah. Alright, mom, should we go for a monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead and buy them all now. That's it? Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. That's it! Am I like just babysitting this whole section? You could have finished investigation. That's why they said you can finish investigation because nothing happens. This whole section is kinda useless and like fun service. It almost feels like I came with it with child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes this kind of a fresh experience for me. Oh my god, what was the point of this place? No offense, I just not really sure I understood the section. I would have been less mad if this section was like in the middle of the game. But like right now, I find it kind of useless, and I know it said you can finish the investigation if you wanted to. It just doesn't sit well with me to just like not play something that you... It's like someone gives you a game console in your hand and you're like, no, I'm not playing. Okay, it's kind of different, but you know what I mean? Like it's kind of frustrating that there is like so much you can do, but also like you don't get anything in return. No story, just fun service. I'm just like taking one last look and then I'm just finishing the investigation. It's like nothing actually happened here. I'm a bit disappointed by this chapter. I like it when it's like a linear progression and like anything that you do actually has you know, matters. Like this whole chapter was basically useless. I think they did say that you could go back to this, but like what would be good about like going back or something like that? Like why would I want to play the section again after I'm done with the game? That doesn't make sense to me. This is a you should be done with this section as soon as you get it, and then like just you finish your game and that's it. Like there's nothing to do right now. I don't get it. This was a bit disappointing. Oh shit, no, not this. Finish investigation. Pressing finish investigation while in this part. Yeah, because like... I'm sad. Nothing happened. What's that? Who the fuck is that? What? Oh my god, who the fuck is that? Holy shit! I've got a new. I'm gonna hide my character because the fuck are you? This character just got added to this section. Who is that? Oh my god, I want to do this. I want to do darkness, but I need to do standing by first. Oh, this station was basically useless because you need to complete the rest. That's why nothing changed. Oh, that's why it was basically running in circles. Oh, that's what they meant by you can finish investigation and come back later. It's because you literally cannot finish it right now. That makes so much sense. My bad, I played the chapters in the wrong order. I think we're supposed to do standing by and then you can do too much to handle. And I want to do darkness so fucking bad. I want to do it so fucking bad because it just got unlocked, but I will not. I will do standing by. I will do standing by and then I will do darkness. I am so freaking intrigued. Who's that? Who is this? I want to know. Why did we have a new chapter unlocking? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so intrigued. At the Shiraishi home, Susumi and Airo learn the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichiro Iwai. They hurry to the high school after learning that Michiyo Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. We're gonna meet up with the girls. This is a good continuation where the girls don't go talk to Yutaro and Namigaki. And they come back to talk with us, I think. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it had been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. There you go, Namigaki's car. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michiyo's. Oh. So it must be the van that hit Michiyo. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. What? Oh. Yoshimi found it. It's the dead cop. It's the dead cop. Aww. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it, thanks for the report. As nice as we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it would help the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them later again. Oh! Erio, look, it's a bird! Oh, he doesn't care about the bird, okay. I suppose only Michael Jackson is fond of the birds. Fair enough. I don't think we can collect all of them. I don't know how many we're missing, but I'm pretty sure we're missing some. Where is it? Where are the birds? What are the birds called again? Culture and society, maybe? No. I have no idea. No idea where the... Ah, mockingbirds! Ooh, I'm missing so many of those. Look at that. I'm missing many of those. Penny Pretzel. Revisiting the park at night? What? I love those birds, by the way. You guys know that I love birds. I wonder if one of them is a toucan. I love birds. Notes on known Carsbearers. There you go. That's the note I was looking for. So, our guess would be that Taiko of Tsugaru could be Tono, Ayame Tono, and then Beckoning Light. Beckoning Light? I have no idea. Whispering Canal used to be Shogo Okie, but probably not anymore because the guy died. I feel like it could be either Yoko, or it could be the guy with the chairwoman at Hihaku Soaps. The mystery. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around, while I still had all that stamina. I wish, sorry, I still had all the stamina. By the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michiyo died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it really was an accident? Good question, I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michiyo. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michiyo? The first person that comes to mind is Kankichiro Iwai, after all she knew about his crimes. But then Iwai was supposedly able to control Michiyo by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michiyo, Kohei Jonochi. I'm glad this guy is dead. By the way, but to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though, both of them have fallen prey to her curse. In that case, it's quite possible she also decided to exact revenge on the person who ran over her. Oh yeah, let's kill Namigaki, let's go! Let's kill this fucking dude! I do not care at all! Kill the rich! Justice for the poor! Justice for the paupers! Sorry. Not just possible. She may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? The talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for? Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, not in her house. Yeah, where's the talisman? But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman? Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Maybe it really was an accident. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michiyo herself. With a bit of a luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash herself. I can't wrap my head around that particular development. Still have my doubts that it will be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I would rather have them come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Oh hey, Elio, I wanted to ask you something. Hey boss. Jeez, you're an eager beaver. I haven't even said what it was yet. Right, well, what is it then? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night. Looks like that Asian over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you got asparagus, lend it to him. And for the record, I had katsudon last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. You know what? I had katsudon on Saturday. No, I had katsudon on lunch yesterday too. I'm not even kidding. It was good. I think it was the best one I did so far. It was really good. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across as the type to carry spare pens on my person. You a genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get going again with a bit of nail polish remover. Really? Didn't know about this trick. Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know what you used to remove nail polish, never used it before? Do I look like I would have? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used this stuff. I doubt you have either. No, I've used it alright. Did you know that it can remove all based ink stains? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that fact pretty interesting? But why would this fact be interesting for? Which is why it can be used to fix all dried up pen nibs. Whatever is in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pens. Good to know, so I wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. Gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the paint though, or you'd ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry, I don't have nail polish remover on me right now. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. He's alright, I'll let him know. That was weird. But I thought we were going to wait for me in the school. Oh yeah? Aren't we right now? I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michiyo did commit suicide. She was so young and all the adults in her life did what all the adults in her life did was push her around. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. Okay. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Whose POV is it? The last one that shipped. Ah! Ah! Oh my god, what? What? What the fuck is happening? I want to do this! I want to do this! I need to do this first. I need to do this first. I can't do darkness. I can't do darkness. I can't. I can't. I can't. I want to, but I... No, 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 no. I want to do darkness, but I think I'll do this first. Okay, no, can I Google? I just wanna have the right order to play those, because it's so... I'm so intrigued. Let me just like see real quick. I know people have been doing like guides for this. No, not Spirit Hunter. Paranormasight. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Chapters. A person played what? They played certain things out like in Bitati to Mizawa Sensi Sushi Seiman. Then they did Dead or Alive, which I did before Seiman. Then they did Standing By. We did Standing By. After Standing By, we need to do Haruhi Shigima's route, and it said like a new exclamation question mark chapter unlocked. No, it's for the character we didn't know about, so it means darkness, I think. Then you do Standing By, and then you do Yakko. I think we need to do this first. It seems like we shouldn't do the darkness one yet. We could, but I think we'll see. We'll see. I wanna do this then. We will see you again. The record of Faith Yin scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Miyo head back to Komagata High School to share this information to Sumi. Honestly, it's probably good if we do this first. But yeah, that's weird. Is the last chapter, the chapter in the bottom, maybe this is like Nejima's point of view? Maybe it's Nejima's point of view. And that's interesting, the record of Faith Ying scroll. Oh, they're here now. Okay, it was probably best to do this chapter anyway. Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Hey, you stop making things sound weird. Anyway, let's share what we found at Michiyo Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes, a man named Iwai kidnaps sacrifices for black magic, and Michiyo helps with the kidnapping, and Mr. Jonoichi used that to blackmail her. Oh man. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jonoichi and Iwai, if Michiyo Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michiyo Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Miyo, I'm guessing you knew that already. Ah yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Huh? Huh? About the record of Faith Ying's role. So if we get this record of Faith Ying's role, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seiman Tsushimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right, I'll leave how to approach this to you, Miyo. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the record of Faith Ying scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seiman have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It would be nice if we had a clan crash or something to go off. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Miyo, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Why are you asking me? Buzz said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange, I don't think I've ever told anyone about that. It's okay, Miyo, no one's judging you. Right, but it feels a little weird. So what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I would say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required leading sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. You know so much, I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you got going for. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right? Oh, you're so cute! Thanks, I guess. She's adorable. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. My god, I just remember we still haven't seen the dead cop's wife yet. Oh my god. Alright, about the mastermind, I had an idea. What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that Iwai person. Yeah, whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too, would also match Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. Yeah, I was thinking about that. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Okay, and then should we go back to about Michiyo Shiraishi? No, then if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yakko Sakazaki. Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to me, yo. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks, I'm going to borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. The soul drags inside after all. Oh god. Oh god. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear you have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Oh, they all knew! They all knew! Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. Tsutsumi knew! I mean, he's part of the paranormal affairs, right? Anyway. But there's no mistake that Jonoichi and Iwai were killed by that cursed stone. But the one who committed the act is the ghost of Michiyo Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What do you mean? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako, please calm down and listen. You've been possessed by Michiyo's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Oh! Filled with regrets, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her orphan and answered you. No way, you mean Michiyo's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it will do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michiyo had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michiyo's spirit. Oh! For those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michiyo's minds are? I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michiyo started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michiyo Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You could also sometimes... Oh wow, 1, 2, 3. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michiyo Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything, I'm sorry. If I carelessly provokes her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh yeah. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michiyo, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? I don't know, what should I do? But it was actually Michiyo who used the curse stone while I wasn't aware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that, I think it's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. It strengthened, I hate this word, by the feast. Michiyo's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Oh. No, Yako, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's like she would be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control, no need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. These feelings must have come out, it's not only Michiyo's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michiyo didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michiyo if the chance came, that's how I felt. Yako. Because Michiyo wasn't able to escape a terrible situation. It was so hard it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. Oh. And I had this cursed stone. I made Michiyo get revenge all by herself. Michiyo tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm so sorry, Michiyo. That's why I killed them. Yako. There you are. Oh, hi, Michiyo. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. Feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Sorry, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you why. I always regretted it. Come on, you're acting like we ain't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really, what's the matter? You can tell me anything. The truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. What? Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. Oh, is she talking about Haru Ishigima's son? I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. Couldn't handle it anymore, started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please don't forget me. Wait, Michiyo. Oh, she was having like a real conversation with the Michiyo spirits. In a dream. Wait, do you feel okay? Sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Are we in a classroom? Was I dreaming? Sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michiyo Shiraishi has to say. Now. Right. So after considering what to do, is it true that Michiyo's consciousness has mixed with yours? But if I summon her ghost, you may be able to establish some communication. I understand. Alright. So you thought to use the spirit board again. Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time, may have actually been Michiyo herself. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well, I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Hold on a minute. Sorry, nearly your time. No, it's okay, let me know when you're ready. Thanks, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10 yen coin. Right, like this. Good, now do as I say. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you're there. Ah, yes. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michiyo? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michiyo Shiraishi? Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michiyo Shiraishi? I said yes. Don't be so sure, some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking it a question only Michiyo would know the answer to? Question only Michiyo would know the answer to. Let's see then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, how much did the ribbon I bought with Michiyo cost? $490 yen. That's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout, and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where is... Okay, wait. I'm gonna save first. Where is Fumichika Nejima's hideout? Spectre of the Spirit Board. Terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. Please? I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us. Please? Oh. It moves. This is an address. She's giving us the address. No way. Amazing. Thank you, Michiyo. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Excuse me. Alright, ADO. Gotta move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. Contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep off the area. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Okay, I have the other question. Where is the talisman? Do you know where the talisman that you had is? Yes. She does know. I wonder if you can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all time? Is it in the ribbon? No way. So she did carry it with her. Then did you have it with you when you had your accident? Oh, were they trying... Oh, they stole it. They stole it! Namigaki! She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. That means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. Is Namigaki the son of the Chai woman, by the way? I don't know. Oh, some new things were added here? I don't know. What's the name of the Chai woman? Natsue. Yamamori. I don't know. I don't think they're related. Unless that's her nephew or something. I don't know. I don't like this guy. Frick this guy. Who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michiyo had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check for them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Elio mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing the picture of the car. Should we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? Namigaki! Do you know who was behind the hit and run? Namigaki! Namigaki! She says she knows. That's a relief if she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michiyo's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. So that's what it will take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Inspector of the Spirit Board, who is the person who ran you over? Namigaki! Hope she knows the name. I wonder. But how would she know Namigaki though? There you go! Fucking Namigaki! Fuck this guy. Namigaki? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer. Ah, I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michiyo. The hell is he planning with that Hikaru soon? He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. Is the bastard who killed Michiyo? Yako. There should be enough information. We can release Michiyo from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Oh, say goodbye. Inspector the Spirit Born. No, Michiyo. Thank you, you helped us. You know? I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Jonoichi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. This is such a realistic discussion right here. Like, even if you love your friends deeply, she was just a high schooler, and Michi was also going through a lot of things, and because she didn't want to involve Yako into all of this, she kept silent and distanced herself. And like, Yako was just like a regular girl that didn't know what was happening with her previous best friend. And like, no one is to blame in this situation, right? Except for the adults. And there must be something going on with your friends sometime. And sometimes it's hard to know what they're going through. So you have to like support each other if you really love them. And be there if they need help, right? No one knows what someone else is going through. We're all going through something, so... I'm sorry, Yako, I misjudged you. I'm sorry, Yako. I think Yako's character, I found her a little, like... A little bland to, like, Shogouki, a little too goody to shoe, but I think she was, like, well written in a... You need your typical high schooler like her. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't say anything wrong either. She's just like a little clumsy, but she was not badly written. And I feel bad for her because she did lose a friend. And I think it must be really hard for her to get over this too. Also, after knowing all she went through, Michiyo, it will be difficult for Yako to get over this. But yeah. It's really sad. Michiyo went through a lot of things too, and she died like all alone in a hit and run accident and everything. It's sad, it's sad. Of course you would want revenge, I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yakko. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Oh, you mean it? Okay, it's a promise. That's sad. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. I'm going to get Michiyo's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michiyo, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yakko. Yeah. You never accepted the idea that Michiyo took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Oh, sorry. It's just Michiyo. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel, thanks Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than leaving. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking, seriously, I mean? Am I really that unreliable? Oh, poor baby girls. Of course I would help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to leave. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's possession or something. Then I will hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Oh, I'm setting her off, okay? Wait. Look, the coin, it moved to no all on its own. You're right, when did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yaku, do you have any idea about what Michiyo wants? Me? Oh. Please. Don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see. Then, Michiyo, if you can hear my voice, that your feelings that you won't ever forget or be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Well, what's happening right now? I'm gonna save because I have no idea if I'm supposed to do something. What does that mean? Do something that you won't forget. Oh, I saved! I saved! Meaning that I won't forget! Oh my god! I saved because I'm a fucking anxious person. I thought I was gonna mess up. But I saved and it meant that I won't forget her. Aww. Oh, Michiyo. Thank you. Though I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Oh, we saved. Oh, oh man. Oh. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. The walking animation is really weird. I guess I really wasn't feeling myself recently. I was like, there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michiyo was able to find peace. You know what? I do have to say something real quick. For someone like me that went after all of the bad endings, I think getting the bad endings can then reveal the plot, which doesn't really favor. It's not playing it. It's not the best thing to do in a Paranormasight. Like the whole Namigaki plot twist. It hits harder if you hadn't had the bad ending with Namigaki before. The janitor plot twist. It's best if you do not mess up like me and try to... Well, I did mess up and I got the bad ending. Like, if I didn't mess up and I didn't tell the janitor that Miyo was in the building, Miyo wouldn't have died. And then I wouldn't have, like, figured out that the janitor was actually the killer, right? The way she died was not from a curse, it was from a serial killer. She was, like... She was... She was, like, knifed. Someone thwarted her. It was terrible. So, like, getting the bad endings in this game for the collection of it, it's interesting. But I think it kind of, like, makes you look a little silly, like, you really did not see that coming. And then, like, it rewinds back. and you cannot know what's happening in the end, you know? So maybe a full blind playthrough, and if possible, you can, like, try to not get the bad endings, and you may get the best experience. Maybe, just maybe. I know, Shitty, you don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tsutsumi? Doubt it. Having a cursed stone shouldn't have any effects on your body. But dealing with 4 stones cursed... with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress could work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over. You won't be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine, treat me the same as someone who used a cursed stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over, so thanks, Chief. Aww. Now, can we arrest this fucking shithead Namigaki once and for all? Fuck this dude. Whoa, you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you've lost your cursed stone? I'll tell you this for free, I have a cursed stone already. Fucking shithead. We should let him take care of this. Yeah, we should. There's a lot of traffic around here and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's unhealthy. Oh, a sticker! Shit! Misclicked. Oh, cute! Why is no one a sticker enthusiast unlike Michael Jackson? I don't understand. The chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still it's reassuring to have a veteran policeman with us. We love Tsutsumi. He's a very, very dependable man. I mean, no, he's a man you can depend on. Sorry. He's independent, but dependable? Can you say that? Someone you want to depend on? Your tire is visibly shaken. That must mean there's some reason he doesn't want the cops around. Yeah, fuck this shithead. Fuck this dude. We hate Namigaki. Namigaki hate your clan. Fuck this guy. Well, let's leave this to me, okay? Oh, yeah, leave this to me. Sure. Please do. I don't have any heel intention. Shut the fuck up. I mean, anytime this guy is actually speaking, like, Tsutsumi can see right through him. He can read through his lies anyway. I want to tell you that I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michiyo Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone. Man, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michiyo Shiraishi? We met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, really now? Really now? Fuck this shithead. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before you find who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michiyo Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop. Stay away from me. Idio? Idio? Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Shut the fuck up. Afterwards, Namigaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michiyo Shiraishi. Damn. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. I was just a random girl. He was not associated with the chairwoman. It was even more stupid than it was. Oh my god. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from high. Who was the girl sitting next to him? She's also responsible for this, because she did not report the crime, the murder. And so she must also be sentenced to prison. I'm just saying. Don't tell me the girl is actually Tonno. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. Two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. Is it Tonno? The next morning, Michiyo Shiraishi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. Oh my god. However, darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her, corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all times. Oh, troubled by the constant hallucinations. Hallucinations? It was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he had done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the right of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like if the accident never happened, and with that the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. As if? Oh my god. Stupid. From there on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the foot washing mention as a result. This guy didn't even fucking care killing people? And the backstory you give him is just like, this guy is just so lame. We do not care about this character. The cast is colorful except for Namigaki. Namigaki is as interesting as a fucking wet sock. Fuck this dude. He's like the perfect. How would you say that? Perfect, not perpetrator, the guilty person, yeah, whatever. The culprit. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. It's like the perfect culprit, except that it lacks flavors, in my opinion, but okay. That's a little bit of a letdown. I can't expect it much, but at the same time, it happens, you know? That sort of things happen, accidents happen, and shitheads like him get away with this. That's right, I'm not a Batman. I wanted to turn myself in. It was the girl who tempted me. What the fuck? Okay, calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michiyo should have on her at the time of the accident? Maybe the girl stole it. What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? It's fucking Ayame Tonno! That's right, everything is her fault in the first place. That might not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in a involuntary vehicle manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. Oh, wait a second! You guys remember when Ayame Tono said that the police took her home? Maybe it's because it plays after this. Tsutsumi will know that it's Ayame who did that, and that's why they run to her house and she's like hiding now. And she will be linked to fucking Haruhi Shigima if she decided to stay with us. I hope she won't. Anyway. According to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. Exactly. And if she took an article from the scene, she would also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right, it's her fault. Do what you want with her, it's time for her to face what she's done. There you go, her name is Ayame Tono. She's an art student I met in town. What? An art student named Ayame Tono. No! Oh my god. Oh no, is that your daughter? Is that Tsusumi's daughter? Oh no, I did not think about that. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would they be lying to you now? What, do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I would like to meet her parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! Oh god. Oh no! What's wrong, Inspector Tsutsumi? You're drenched in sweat. Wait. Why? How could this happen? Listen up, I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the recorder facing roll. Got that? Okay, we will? Come with me. Shit! It's... Oh my god, his real daughter is actually Ayame Tono. I can't believe this. Oh no. Let's get going. Yeah. Shit! Fuck! Fucking hell! Why are you supposed to play Darkness? We just did what? We just did I'll see you again. What is let's do this? Oh, this is let's do this. They say examine the Hihakuso office building twice to go inside. Okay, no. Then you have to do let's do this. Then you have to do manhunt and then you can go to this. Okay. I'ma just oops shit. Take a look. How many more chapters do I have? Oh shit, I have a lot more chapters! Or not. Oh shit, I'm still not done with the game. Will I be done in 2 parts? I have no idea, because right now we're already at the 2 hours mark. I will be doing this 3 chapters next time, or not, because like, I mean I would like to, but like, I need to do Manhunt, and then I need to do, let me see. There's Manhunt. No, I need to do let's do this, then I need to do Manhunt, then I need to do it's a bit complicated because I don't want to like get spoiled too much, but apparently there's some chapters. Ooh, I don't think I can like finish this in 2 parts. I might actually be a little later than that and have to do 2 more parts after this. I don't want the parts to be longer than 2 hours, so I will have to cut this now. And then next time I will try to play as much as I can again, but there's a chance that I may not be able to finish in 1 part, but in 2 more parts. Meaning that Pragmata may not start on the 20th, but on the 27th, meaning that Pragmata will not start on the 27th, but may start on the 4th of May instead. Which is super late, because the game will be out this week, but yeah. I'll think about it, but I'm really sorry about that. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to be playing too many games at the same time, so my idea was to actually like finish Paranormasight and then I could like move on to play Pragmata. But yeah. Well, that was interesting. That was so interesting. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time for the rest of Paranormasight. I'm very excited to continue this and maybe see the end of the story. So I suppose that Nejima is actually the janitor. And I don't know what the last point of view is, but it seems to me that this is Nejima's point of view. Because it looks very weird, and it also says that we don't know who this is. So if it's like 3 question marks, except if it was like Ayame Tono, but I don't think it is. I think this is Nejima's. Darkness though, I have no idea where this guy is hiding, but this is probably Nejima's. And apparently you have to wait before you do this. I mean, I could do this because for me it's already unlocked, so I would actually like to do it. But since we're in the middle of like in the middle of like an action scene, kinda in a hurry. Next time we'll do Let's Do This, as the guide says, and then we'll do Manhunt, and then we'll do Darkness. Or yeah, I think we'll do Darkness because Darkness is happening right now. And you know what? I'm really tempted to do Darkness first because I really like to keep things by time stamp, like follow the timeline, because this is happening at 1 p.m. and this is happening at 2 p.m. and I kind of want to like know what's happening and do this Darkness first before doing this, but we'll think about that. I think the guide is giving you the order so that you can enjoy the scenes fully before moving to another character. But I kind of like how it's like multiple point of view at the same time too. So you can like follow up different characters and know what they're doing at the same time. And like if you're doing like all the characters at the same time instead of following one at a time, I think it gives you hints on what's happening a little too. It's like a little teasing. And I kind of like that. So maybe, you know what, next time I will start with Darkness. So we can finish the 1 p.m. timeline. Except for Haru Ishigima because she's stuck right now. Because apparently you need to finish this too. So you can continue Haru Ishigima's route. So we'll do that. Yeah, I want to see what Darkness is about. I'm pretty sure it's Nejima, so yeah. Very interested to know what's happening next. But we'll have to wait next week. So yeah, let's wait next week. I can't wait, okay? Have a good day everyone. Thank you for following this playthrough of Paranormasight. I'm having a blast, and maybe if you actually like this, watching me play this game, I suggest that, you know, before you play Mermaid's Tale, that you can maybe like give it a try yourself. I don't know how good Mermaid's Tale is, but let's say that you think that Paranormasight 7 Misses of Honjo is actually looking nice. Maybe you can give the second game a try if you don't want to play the first game yourself. Cause yeah, I will be playing it after Pragmata. So yeah, see you guys next week for the rest of Paranormasight. If it's not done within 1 more video, it will be 2 more videos, and then we should be done with the game. Normally. Maybe the last part will be a bit longer, depending on how much I have made progress in the game. If not, 2 videos, and then finally Pragmata. Have a good day or a good night, considering the part is coming out at a very late hour. See you guys next time.